the live stream with her call because she was kind of wondering, like, basically what started this whole fucking thing for Keke to be so mad at me. And then I had to rewatch the live stream in which he was in the chat, and I was talking about what happened at the Capitol. And then I'm like, oh, after listening, it was 28 minutes into that live stream. It was called Wagwan Death of a Free Illusion is what I titled the video. And I was just there to talk about what I saw at the Capitol. It was Wednesday. And Wednesday night is the night Keke got mad at me because I was talking about the Proud Boys. So I'm like, Keke, are you a Proud Boy? You're giving me that vibe. Let me find out you're a fucking Proud Boy. Let me find out. Let me find out you're a Proud Boy. It makes sense. I mean, it's not shocking, but let me find out. Because you were, I know you uploaded some videos about me and you framed it a certain way. I don't know how you framed it, but I know you clearly left a lot out. But, I was talking shit about Proud Boys for 28 minutes, and then I made a couple comments about white people, but you took that out of context entirely. I had to re-listen to it because, once you popped into the chat with your fucking shit to say about white people and me being a hater of white people, I didn't remember everything that I had set up to that point because you were redirecting my energy to talk about something else and frame it a certain way. But we're really talking about the Proud Boys. That's what we're talking about, Keke. So now, whenever we talk about Proud Boys, we're going to talk about you. Because you're, like, I guess, identify with the Proud Boys, which is why you were so hurt about what I was saying. It's not about white people. It's about being a Proud Boy. That's what we're talking about. And you were mad about what I said about the Proud Boys. I get it now. I didn't get it at the time, but I realized you feel defeated from that day. So you were already beat down by Wednesday night by what happened all day Wednesday with the Proud Boys. And then I start talking shit about them, and like that really gassed you up. And you got really mad. So you took all that energy and irritation about what happened with the Proud Boys movement onto me. Keep that same energy, with somebody else. Because, I mean, be mad at the news. I mean, what's the list of people that the Proud Boys should be targeting off at? The government. Take that energy to the government, bro. Whatever state you're in, the media. I'm not the one labeling you terrorists, mainstream media. Take it up to your state capital, go to the state capital or something. Don't you have to do something now? We're just going to assume that you're a Proud Boy. We'll just do that. Since you want to assume shit about me, we'll just assume that you're a Proud Boy. So you're a Proud Boy. And that's what we're going to say now. Bloated Keke's a Proud Boy. That's the truth. You have your narrative, we have ours. Since you want to take shit out of context, well, we'll just assume you're a Proud Boy. Because, I mean, clearly you are. Yeah. Very clearly. I mean, Keke's a Proud Boy. That's what it is. That explains the we and why you were so bitter and butthurt about what the fuck I was saying Wednesday night for you to make videos about me. AKA the shit you're not including in those videos. It's fine. I know that your followers don't have the mental capacity to listen to that. They need something very simple. That's why you make the videos the way that you do for like people with the mental capacity of a 3-year-old. It's very simple, with big writing, break it down for everybody. Because I know people that watch Keke's channel are mentally incapacitated. They can't handle big words and big phrases and anything that requires any mental depth. Keep it very simple. Like the way Donald Trump talks to everybody. That's how Keke talks to his followers. Everybody is special. Everybody's special. You're all loved. That's how you have to talk to those people. You're like the Donald Trump of YouTube. If Donald Trump wore a ski mask and had a wrench on his head.
Is that you, Donald?
Is that you, Donald Trump? Might be Donald Trump underneath there. I don't know. But if there's something I do know, Keke, it's that you're a Proud Boy. You're a Proud Boy. I see why you're so mad now. Because that's the whole point. I was talking shit about Proud Boys. I had to remind myself and re-listen to that entire, like the first 28 minutes of that live stream to remember what I was saying when you got fucking mad. I wasn't talking shit on white people. I didn't even say the word white until like 26 minutes in, and I just said, white people, shut the fuck up.
Because it's a predominantly white.
Because it's a predominantly white movement. It is what it is. I mean, it could be any color, but it just so happens to be whites. There are black people involved. Yes. But I just say white because those black people identify as white anyways. It doesn't matter. I wasn't talking shit on white people. I was talking shit on the Proud Boys and the Truth Movement and Trump supporters.
Yes.
That's why Bloated Keke got mad. You know, maybe I think I'm going to retitle that video. This is why Bloated Keke's mad at me. That way we all know. You know what I'm saying? Because we know why you're mad, Keke. You're a Proud Boy, and you took that big L on Wednesday. Big L.
Big.
Massive L.
Big.
Big L. Big big Massive L for your people. Your community, the Proud Boys, Keke, took a big L on Wednesday. I was rooting for you guys.
Yeah, me too.
I actually was. I was like, get it, you know? And y'all didn't get it. You didn't get shit but a charge. And some crushed bodies and some broken ribs and a hernia from screaming so much. Some hemorrhoids. I mean, I was rooting for you guys. I really was. Like, you can do it. I mean, you said you were gonna do it. So I was like, okay, you can do it. I believed in you guys, and you failed. And you got mad at me because you lost in battle. You're the type of dude who came home from battle and beat a bitch.
Yeah, those existed.
You know,
Sure.
you gonna beat a bitch because she's like, you lost. And he's like, fuck you. And you fucking beat her ass, you know, because you lost it in the battle.
And then you turn her over and you fuck her in the ass.
And then you turn her over and fuck her in the ass. That's you, Bloated Keke. We're not, listen, dude, we know you're not concerned with truth. So it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what you say because there's nothing true that you're into. So I can say whatever I want. Don't sit there and say, well, you said this about me. Dude, you're not concerned with truth. If you're not concerned with truth, you shouldn't care if I lie.
Correct.
That is not how it works. But I don't think I'm reaching too far in the cookie jar. Believe me, when it comes to you, Keke, everything's right on top, right for me to grab. I don't have to try too hard for anything with your Proud Boy looking ass. How does it feel to take such a fucking L? You know, did y'all really think y'all were gonna do something? Because you're a Proud Boy, right, Keke? Yes, okay. How does it feel to take such a fucking L on Wednesday? How does it feel?
They banned your leader.
They banned your leader.
Remember, they banned Enrique.
Yeah, Enrique's banned. How long, you cool with Enrique? You've been keeping up with Enrique? I'm on Parler. Maybe I'll find you. I'm on the Parler app just to watch. I'm just that person that's just in there to get the news. Like, I'm not involved in none of that shit. I just like to read what the fuck they got to say. They're dumb enough to let anybody in. Y'all are stupid. Proud Boys are dumb as fuck. But you don't hide it, so I guess you don't care who knows it. Y'all really think your little app over there is a secret? Like, we have a secret place to meet. Like, it's a free app. We can all read it, unless your shit's on private. But none of y'all's is on private in that bitch. So, I'm following a lot of people on Parler. I'm getting the updates right now. I'm just sitting in the middle. This is just me in the middle. When you sit in there just looking up when they're walking around. That's me. I just be sitting in the midst of the Proud Boys listening to what the hell they talking about. And then I'm like, oh, okay. You ain't gonna do shit. Then I talk shit. I'm like, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. The Proud Boys ain't gonna do shit. They proud for what? What are you proud about? Proud for what? What do you have to be proud of? Yeah, that is weird. Why are you called Proud Boys when you're all grown-ass men? Why don't you just say Proud Men? Like, What's up with the fucking,
Because boy is added used in master slave terminology.
Yeah, boys is the term used for master slave terminology to call yourself a boy.
Yeah.
So you're gonna sit there and infantilize yourself for a fucking person? You his boy?
Yeah.
Damn, y'all are some subs for the Don.
Weird.
Damn, you a sub for Donald Trump? Damn, bruh. You a sub, bruh.
Because they want Donald's dick in their ass and not mad.
Well, we're not worried about that. The whole point is and it's just the whole name Proud Boys just gives me LGBT group. It just sounds like LGBT, like your flag should be rainbow.
But did you know that on Twitter, the open LGBTQ actually took back the name Proud Boys? So whenever you type in Proud Boys on Twitter, it just shows open gays because they took the name back.
Ooh.
Like, the Proud Boys.
Right. I knew the LGBT was going to come through. The LGBT took the Proud Boys name back.
Yeah,
that's our name. Y'all ain't proud to be openly gay, so we're the Proud Boys. I will go down with that ship, and I will hold my flag up and surrender. There will be no white flag upon my door. You better wave that black flag in the air. You feel me? And to Proud Boys, because you're not proud to be gay. Clearly not. And it's a brotherhood, and only dudes are allowed. No females are allowed in that brotherhood of the Proud Boys. Now, see, the thing is, the Proud Boys are the Patriots, but they're not. Everybody that was at that shit was not a Proud Boy. No. Yeah, they're their own sect within the Patriot movement. But we know you're a fucking Proud Boy, Bloated Keke. Are you former military? You kind of look former military. You look like you're former military, retired to some degree, because 37, you could have served several, 10 years in the military, and then you get out and you get that lump sum and you get your house paid for. Military dudes make good money. They do. If you've already served several tours overseas, I mean, you can live off that shit. Yeah, you can. Get your lump sum, get your Purple Heart, and live fat off the land like a king until you die because you served your country. Are you former military, Keke? I smell a little military on you. There's something just there, You look like a lot of dudes that I used to hang out with back in the day. And they love playing video games. If there's one thing military dudes love to do, it's to play video games. They have Xbox consoles that are up in, over and overseas. Military lifestyle these days in terms of wartime is really not that bad compared to the 1800s. I mean, they have fucking a whole city built over there for them in Iraq. They have restaurants. My dad was telling me, like, he goes to the mall and movies. I'm like, what? You're at war. Yeah, we just went to the movies, we went over there to the bar. They built a whole fucking establishment in Iraq for these people. Okay? They just live in a city, but they're, quote, at war. As much as you try to think like they're just squatting like they were during the World War II. No, they're not. They're fat and cushioned. They're not suffering like that in the military. Like, not like that. I mean, they're suffering, but not like that. They have provisions, they have physical comforts. They have a TV. They have a fucking, they have video game consoles, It's not the 1930s anymore, where they were starving, and freezing their asses off. The military has drastically improved in that way because, the U.S. military has grown over the last 50, 60 years. So it wasn't what we see as it now was not even in the beginning in the 1900s in terms of World War I and World War II. Remember, I know everybody wants to shout out all the World War I and World War II heroes, but we were just to facilitate over in Europe for their war. It wasn't even our war. We just helped them out. You know what I'm saying? The war wasn't on U.S. soil outside of Japan bombing this bitch. In Hawaii, actually. It wasn't even the mainland of the U.S. It was fucking Hawaii. Hawaii's almost to Japan anyways. They bombed the U.S. The island, yeah, they bombed the island that's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It might as well not be the US at all because it's in the middle of the fucking Pacific Ocean, closer to Japan. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get into history in the US, nobody bombed the US. That's why 9/11 was such a big deal because nobody's come to the US and bombed anything except the people in the US. There's more bombings from people who live here than from people flying over here and bombing us. That's why 9/11 was such a big deal. Because who has come to the mainland US and bombed this place? Who? Nobody. Who? You name one person. Name one country that's bombed the US on the mainland. I'll wait. Oh, we count Pearl Harbor. That's not the mainland. I'm talking about mainland.
Pearl Harbor, that was Hawaii.
That's technically easy for them because that was, you know how close Hawaii is to Japan?
Well, there's nowhere else. It's just that.
It's just a territory of the US. That's all. They made it a state. Okay, but you know, that's not your, that's why Hawaii is so bizarre to me. Calling it a state of, you know, it's the, Hawaii is a state, bitch. Yeah, I know it is, but it's like, it's not even attached to the mainland. It's like way out there. It's like it's just a territory.
Yeah.
But we call it a state.
Yeah.
It's like Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. The Virgin Islands is a U.S. territory. You know, those are closer. They should be named states at this point.
Right.
Why are you going to name Hawaii? It's in the middle of the goddamn ocean, in the Pacific Ocean. I've never been there. But besides all that, are you former military, Keke? You give me like something military. I've always assumed the entire appeal of joining the American military is that it's presumed you'll be punching down on people below your weight class. Yes, that's part of it. A lot of it is 18-year-old dudes who have a shitty life and childhood coming from impoverished rural areas who don't know what else to do, so they join the military. A lot of them come from very abusive backgrounds, you know. And that's an easy way to get consistent, steady money is to join the military. The military's main appeal is to people like that, rural country boys with no hope of a future where they live in terms of money. They have a shitty life. They're, you know, abusive, toxic parents. They join the military that offers them, you know, you get to travel, you know, you get money, you know, get steady income. You know, it's that. You know what I'm saying? That's most of it. Then you have also the latest appeal of joining the military is to pay off your college loans. That's why my sister joined, to pay off her college loans with her stupid ass. You know, I tried to join, but I was on Adderall, so they wouldn't accept me. I tried to join the Air Force. I was like, fuck the Army, I'm gonna join the Air Force. Because one of my friends at the time had been in the Air Force, and she was like, yeah, girl, you get paid well, you just sit on your ass. You know, it's the Air Force is the chair force, you know what I'm saying? We get treated better than the Army, you know? Because, you know, the branches of the military are not created equally. Some are more esteemed than others, hence the Marines, you know. They're always quarreling. I mean, get an Air Force dude, a Marine and an Army dude in the same room, they're going to be fighting over who's supreme, okay? Then they fight within the ranks of the Army. You know, you have the officers, you have the enlisted. The officers think they're better than the enlisted, you know. Rangers, you know, special forces, they're always bickering in their ranks. I could do a lot of talking about the military. It's a pretty big establishment. And I'm sitting near, you know, one of the largest military bases in the world. And my sister goes there every day. So I can talk military if you want to, Keke. I have a good bit of experience with the military. I may not know everything, but my dad just retired. I guess he was an E8. I don't know, E9, what is I don't know, fucking E8. That's not saying a lot, though. You can always go higher. You can never get high enough in the military. That's the whole game. You know, higher the higher the rank, the higher the pay grade, you know. But you get them benefits. Mm-hmm. A lot of perks, a lot of perks. Were you in the military, Keke? You give me disgruntled veteran vibes. Because why do you hide your identity, Keke? Why? There's not many people on the internet who have a channel who literally hide their face like that, which almost draws it actually makes you stand out in a strange way, not because you're wearing that, but it's like it draws attention even more to your face. Because it's like, why are you hiding it? You know, there are so many people with YouTube channels, regular little people, and they show their face, you know. And I'm talking about you have a channel and you use your channel, not just you're somebody who just watches and comments. I'm talking about you have a YouTube channel and you like, why do you hide your face? You know, people say, oh, he's a troll. Why, but why do you need to hide your face? So you're not just a troll, Keke. This is something else I've known about you. You're not just a troll. You don't hide your face because you're a troll. That's not why you hide your face. It's something else. Okay. And he wanted to do that whole reply to me, I'm a mystery man video. You know, you're weird. You are a weird person. We know this. So when you call me weird, that's not saying a lot because you're fucking weird. It's not like it hurts my feelings from one weirdo to another, you know. But you're not hiding your face because you're a troll, Keke. It's something else. Is it because you're a proud boy? How long have you been on YouTube, Keke? Yeah. I've been on YouTube longer than you. Yeah, I think you're new to this, right? I mean, you say something about your channel got deleted or something, you started a new one or something. But I've still been on YouTube longer than you, so I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work from you to kick me off of this bitch. If you're, I don't know what your end goal for me is, because I don't even know what you're intending to do. Like, are you like, what are your intentions in making these videos of me? Like, what is your goal, and have you accomplished it? Because we don't want you to fail. You know, I don't know. I don't know what your goal is. You just make videos pasting together random clips of me talking. You know, what do you want me? You want me to be upset, like, and delete my channel because a proud boy said some shit? Ooh, what's your end goal, Kiki, with me? You want me to cry, be upset, sad, because you made a little video with some super edits? Be upset? Bitch, ain't nobody upset. We're more curious as to why you hide your fucking raggedy face, looking like the Fifth Element looking ass. I mean, if you're just fucking ugly, I guess I can understand hiding your face. But now you don't hide your face because you're ugly. There's plenty of ugly people out here showing their faces. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? But no, you're hiding your face because are you a cop? You also give me cop vibes. And I know one of your favorite little things is guess who I am? I'm a mystery man. First of all, think whatever you want to think, Kiki. You're totally self indulgent and a narcissist. We get it. You want everyone to believe you're like the male Casey bud. Accept the mystery. Like, okay. And you like to play guess who I am all day. Are you a cop? You kind of give me cop vibes too. It's something militaristic going on, you know, something like you've traveled a lot. Because if you were military, because there's all sorts of people out here who travel for the military, they learn different languages, you know, and they go to other countries and they do what they do. And that might be why your accent is so great and you're able to maintain it for so fucking long. Perhaps.
Special forces.
Special forces type of shit. Or were you special for? I've known plenty of special forces dudes, man. They had to learn different languages. Some went to Israel. A lot of them couldn't tell me where they were going. Of course not. One of them would always tell me, he's like, I'm going to be going to Israel. Just don't tell anybody I told you that. Okay, see you in 3 months, babe. We weren't fucking, but we just had a flirtation. because he loved to flirt. He actually had a similar haircut to you, but he's not you. It's not him. But you look similar. I can't remember his fucking name, but he would always flirt with me and I would flirt back. And that's all we did. You know? Joey, I think his name was. Joey. He was a ranger, special forces, whatever the fuck. And he would come into the bar, have his little, those little fedora caps that they wear? He would wear that. He had a beard, because he's a ranger, special forces, whatever. So they're allowed to have facial hair. Had his little beard, had his short haircut, He'd say, I'm going to be leaving, Joy. See you in about 3 months. And I'm like, where are you going this time? I'm going to Israel. Okay. And then he'd leave and he'd come back and he'd look for me just so he could sit down and have a drink with me and chit chat. That was our relationship. Are you special forces, Keke? He picked up several dialects himself. When you go over to other countries as somebody in special forces, sometimes you have to learn the language. Sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's not. You pick up dialects if you've traveled around the world. I know I picked up dialects just traveling around the US. So I can only imagine if you're traveling around the world, how many dialects you pick up. Do you know anything about that, Keke? I mean, you're not stupid. You're stupid, but you're not stupid, Because I'm trying to figure out what your purpose is. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't see your purpose on YouTube. I don't see anything. It just seems pointless. But I mean, I know there's a method to your insanity in your own mind. I guess you feel like you're accomplishing something, but I don't see it. But being a proud boy, how does it feel to be losing? Especially from Wednesday, I'm just wondering, Keke, that's it. Just wondering, but this was all to give you more content. We got to go to sleep. I'm just trying to help you out because I know you're really lacking over there. And I know you've been mad at me ever since Wednesday night when I was talking shit on the Proud Boys. And that's why you started making videos about me. So I'm just trying to help you help yourself. Because I'm the only interesting thing happening on your channel at this point. Because we both know you're not interesting. All right. Anything else? Because it's time to go to sleep. Goodbye.